everyone, and welcome to this YouTube channel. It's your girl Karylle Jayne. Since this is going to be one of the videos that I'll be the first video that I'll be talking with a raw footage of my voice, I guess I wanted to do a little mini introduction. I suppose this is going to also be a little mini introduction. I already have a little video going on stating my name and stuff, so I wanted to do it again. You can call me Karylle or Jayne, whatever you prefer for you to call me as. I guess it's more practical to call me Jayne. This name here, this thing is pronounced as Jayne, not Jayne or Jaime or anything. It's just Jayne with a Y. Because it's easier, it's literally easier to pronounce than Karylle. You have to pronounce two syllables, ka and ril. So I guess you could call me Jayne, even though my first name is technically Karylle. So hi, I'm Jayne. And yep, this is my first Inktober entry participation that I did. And I wanted to monetize it, I guess. Bestie, I don't know. I'm kidding. I really enjoyed doing the Inktober entries every single day. It was also really stressful, but on the bright side, it was really fun. I got to enjoy a whole activity by myself, which is kind of as an introvert person, it was really fun. So I was always looking forward every single day to do my Inktober entry, and I had loads of fun. So I wanted to film it and make it a YouTube video. So yeah, I'm actually really nervous right now. It's a really nerve-wracking thing to do. It's been 2 minutes since I started this intro. Before I proceed to this video though, I wanted to point out that first of all, I'm not the best artist in the whole entire world, so there's gonna be Inktober entries that I did with full-on effort, but it still resulted in kind of crappy and kind of awkward. But the important part is I improved gradually over the days. Not gonna lie, some of the best drawings here are gonna be on the last pages of Inktober. And yeah, second, some drawings, some artworks here have no effort whatsoever because I didn't have time. Okay, I was trying to balance Inktober entries with school, with online classes, because I still have online classes till this day, which is really sad. I hope the whole pandemic going on will be over soon in my area and in my country. I'm sorry for the whole awkward angle thing. I know it's not the best angle right now because I don't have anything to work with. My setup is I'm literally using my iPad right now to film this whole thing, and I also placed a little box underneath my iPad so it's more elevated and a wider angle, and this is the best I did. So thank you for clicking on this video, and let's proceed to the whole main video. So yay! So yeah, I wanted to first of all talk about where I got this Inktober sketchbook from. I got it from Shopee. If you live in the Philippines or in an archipelago in Southeast Asia, Shopee is a really popular app to use for online shopping. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just really enjoyed this one shop in Shopee that sells sketchbooks and a bunch of art supplies and a bunch of school supplies. Links will be down below for all the reference pictures from Pinterest that I used, so you can look through it thoroughly if you want to redraw your own little drawing too. So yeah, let's begin. For the first page, I actually drew a welcome page for Inktober season. A little welcome page. It has been a really traditional habit of mine to put a welcome page for every single notebook that I have, whether it's for school or for sketches or for drawings, for art. I always put a little welcome page, so you know, you kind of feel welcome. You know, if anyone wanted to view your little sketchbook or like notebooks, at least make them feel welcome. So yeah, I drew a little character of mine. This is Miss Potato Head with glasses, and I drew a little first time. See, a little first time, because it's my first time. And the second page is the Inktober 2021 prompt list. I didn't want to search the Inktober 2021 prompt list over and over again every single day just to know what a theme it is for that day. So I wrote down every single prompt listing given by the Inktober organization, something, I don't know. It was also really fun to work with because I can actually cross it out, so I keep track every single day of what I have done, so I won't go confused. Hi, this is actually a re-recording of this audio. I didn't really like how the first audio turned out, so I'm gonna re-record it. Also, excuse the background noise if you hear any cars passing by. I can't really help it. So this is day 1, Crystal of Inktober. I drew a character from the show Steven Universe, and her name is actually Rose Quartz. And if you haven't watched the Steven Universe whole series, I recommend watching the series and also the movies. It's actually really wholesome, and you can learn loads of stuff and loads of morals and lessons and a lot of inclusivity. A lot of also like LGBTQ plus things, and it was actually a really wholesome series. I really love it. And next is day 2, Suit of Inktober. I actually don't really like this one. It's the face, her face is kind of wonky, and you know, your girl can improve. I can improve, you know, we can improve. And this character is from the newest K-drama series on Netflix, which is also trending right now. It's called Squid Game, and her name is actually Kang Se-byuk. I'm not really sure if I said that correctly. I probably butchered it, but her name is Kang Se-byuk, and she's player 67 of the show Squid Game. Oh my gosh. Day 3 is actually Vessel of Inktober, and I didn't really know what to draw because there were like 3 kinds of vessels. There was this one vessel which is a ship, and I didn't really have time because we went grocery shopping earlier. Funny thing about it is there's the ink on the second one actually inked out on the back page, and then it looks like it's connected, and it's actually really funny to think about. And yeah, I also wrote down in the back page that I went grocery shopping for proof, I guess. And next one is day 4 of Inktober, called Not. I was thinking of drawing the characters from Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name. It is an anime movie, and it's actually also really wholesome. The graphics, the whole entire thing was so beautiful. The plot line, the drawings, the art is so amazing. Like, I highly recommend watching it, and it's also really, really cool. And you know, the entire plot is like based around on this knot thing, and there's like destiny or some kind of thing. But you know, I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it yet. And the funny thing is, it's actually a coincidence because there's this one big plot that circulated around the date of October 4, and I drew this also on October 4. I didn't plan it. When I finished drawing it, when I uploaded it, there's a ton of stuff on my news feed, on my social media, that the movie Kimi no Na wa was like a remembrance of some sort. Okay, so next is day 5 of Inktober, called Raven, and I just drew a little Ravenclaw character. This is inspired by a Luna Lovegood drawing fan art on Pinterest. Link will be down below. Next is day 6 of Inktober, called Spirit, and I drew a character from Spirited Away named No Face, because he has no face, I guess. One thing that bothers me on this is this little writing here. I didn't wrote that down. My cousin wrote that down. Yeah, I don't really like it. Let's just pretend it's not there. So yeah, let's just pretend it's not there. Next is what day is it? Day 7, Fan of Inktober. I just drew my character with a fan. She's holding a fan and she's like, it's more hot in the Philippines, and she's sweating a lot because she's hot. And next is really basic. It's day 8 watch of Inktober. I didn't really like how this turned out. Next is day 8, also really basic. Day 9 pressure of Inktober. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess the concept is kind of meaningful, but the whole illustration isn't well illustrated. Next is day 10 pick of Inktober. I just drew a little pick for a guitar pick, and a music note beside it. Next is day 11 sour. I really love the sour album by Olivia Rodrigo. Really love all the songs in that album. I drew loads of fan art actually. And next is day 12 stuck of Inktober. It's also kind of basic. It's like the whole concept is like a soul is stuck in the eye. Next is day 13 roof of Inktober. I don't really know what I did here. It's not too bad, but the anatomy in the hands needs a little working, so it's kind of okay, decent, 50 out of 50. 50-50, I guess. And then next is a little girl with a tick. It's like she's the time thing. The concept is like a tick or something. Oh my gosh. Next is day 15 helmet. I'm really proud of this drawing. As you can tell, it's one of the most effort drawings in this sketchbook. It's a manga style thing. It's like an anime style, manga style drawing. And it is an OC. Next, I wasted my ink trying to draw this and trying to ink the whole background out, because it's gonna be so plain if it's just a little compass in the middle. So I was like, yeah, okay, let's waste my ink on this, and I did. And next one is Collide of Inktober. As you can tell, this is one of the drawings that I put effort in, but it kind of didn't turn out as what I wanted it to be. It's actually inspired by a fan art of Adrian, or characters from Miraculous Ladybug. Their pose was like that, and I kind of referenced it. And next one is day 18 Moon of Inktober. So I drew my girl, Sailor Moon. I really love her. I grew up watching Sailor Moon. She's very dear to my heart. And yeah, she's one of the first characters that I ever took interest in drawing and copying that art style. So Sailor Moon was a big influence growing up on my art style, even though I don't have an art style yet. But yeah, the show improved my level of art. Next one is really basic. It's day 19 of Inktober, called Loop, and I drew Fruit Loops even though I haven't eaten them. And next one is day 20 Sprout of Inktober. I just drew a little fake calligraphy moment, you know, and just a little sprout. Next one, I'm really proud of this one, is day 21 Fuzzy of Inktober. If you play Genshin Impact, I recommend playing Genshin Impact. The story is so wholesome. And yep, it's Kaya of Genshin Impact with his fuzzy jacket thing. I'm not really sure. Oh my gosh, it's day 22 Open of Inktober. As you can tell, I didn't put any effort. It's just a little doodle with my character and an open door. Next one is also really basic. It's day 23 Leak of Inktober. My house is a leak, so I just drew this leak. And then day 24 Stink of Inktober. I drew a little woolly mammoth that I found from Google, and it's kind of cute, not too bad. And then day 25 is SPLAT of Inktober. I just drew my character. I'm kind of proud with the eyes because it's kind of symmetrical. Oh my gosh, this one, I really like this one. I drew this while watching Emirichu YouTube videos, so I'm kind of inspired by her art style here. And next one, this is the I'm most proud of this drawing. As you can tell, a huge improvement, and there's a lot of effort here. This is the time when there's actually no school now. So yeah, I kind of drew it. I drew a character from Genshin Impact named Yoimiya. Next one is day 28, Crispy of Inktober. I just drew my character because your girl lives in the Philippines and she's a Filipino, and Filipinos love Jollibee. And I drew a little crispy chicken joy bucket with a little character beside it. I'm really proud of this one. As you can tell, I put more effort here. Next one, again with the kind of downgraded again, and it's day 29 patch of Inktober. I drew this character. It's not really a character, but if you watch the show Adventure Time, there's this character named Marceline, the Vampire Queen, and she really loves this most valued treasure that she has, and she got it from Simon, her kind of like best friend. And next one is day 30 Slither of Inktober, and I just drew a basic Medusa. As you can tell, I didn't really put any effort here. It's kind of effort. There's kind of an effort, but it's also a 50-50 drawing. Next one is the scariest part of this sketchbook. It's actually Risk. Day 31, Risk of Inktober. I just wrote down a quote because nothing is more scarier than taking a risk. You gotta put some kind of moral in this story, and the moral of this video is taking a risk. Whatever risk it is, if you lose, it's a fine, And next one is, I really enjoyed making this. It's really wholesome. I really loved my first Inktober, and I really did improve in other art, but in this sketchbook there's not a lot of proof of my improvement, but I really enjoyed it. Also, happy Halloween. I hope you enjoyed Halloween, and as you can tell, the spelling is not good. Next one is just a little writing of Inktober 2021 completed with my signature. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, I guess. And look at that, that's the back page, Inktober 2021. I actually run out of green ink, so as you can tell, the middle part of that was kind of not green. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope to make another. Oh my gosh, I hope to make another Inktober 2022 and many more years. I really enjoyed the whole Inktober thing. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for finishing this video if you finished it. It's such an honor to do this thing. I don't know, I'm still kind of awkward. I hope I improve soon. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you next video.